This is a quick guide for joining hosted sessions. So you hear people talking about join my session, I made a session. You see my emails talking about hosted sessions every week, but how do you get in there? First thing you want to do is open your start menu if iRacing is not already open. Click on the iRacing UI, and when it first pops up, usually it will look like this, the main page. On the left, we have our important kind of tabs. You want to click on Go Racing. And then the first tab you'll see is a series list. This is all official iRacing stuff. This is not hosted sessions. These are iRacing official races that frequent every hour or every 2 hours, depending on the series. And this is how much time you've got left to join it. If you click on the next tab, Up Next, this is just iRacing goading you into joining a race that's about to start. That sounds like a great idea, right? Not really, especially since this is a simulator and not a video game. You couldn't really jump into a race you haven't practiced for. But anyway, next tab, hosted races. This is where the speedy races will be. You can see these individuals have created their own sessions. They've picked the cars, they picked the tracks, the track, and they've also picked the format for practice, qualify, and race. This guy is just hosting a 6-hour practice session. So is this guy. A lot of guys are doing that usually because they want just a big test session for just their friends to join in. And then some have a qualifying format as well with a race session. That's a 3-hour race. That sounds fun. At the Nordschleife, I don't know. You can see on the sessions you've got tabs in the top right corner. The shopping cart one is telling me that I don't own the Dover Speedway track, so I've got to buy that if I want to be able to join. So if I click on that session, once I pick my car, down in the bottom right corner, it would say join here. But because I don't own the content, it wants me to go through the process for purchasing it first. Another session might be locked with a password, just like my hosted sessions. That just stops random people from entering your session. Whenever a session gives you multiple car choices, you've got to pick a car before you can then click in the bottom right corner. And for password protected sessions, you click on the locked, it allows you to type in the password, and then it will register you for the session. But if we pick a session that's open, has a green tab next to in the top right corner, which basically says you own the content they're using, you have all your content up to date that they're using, and there's no password. So you can just click on that. If it's a multiple choice car, it'll want you to select a car first. You can see the bottom right corner saying select a car. If I select one, then I can register. And when I click on register, this box will close. The green banner at the top will appear, and I'll wait for it to finish registering me, and then I'll be able to join it. Join is basically just saying load, so it would now load. If I click join, it will load the session, and I would start driving with those guys. Important thing to remember is when you're done with an online session, just like hosted or official, this green banner will still be here after you've closed out of the session. And that's just because you may need to close out the session to fix something, or yeah, probably just that. It won't unregister you from that session, so you can load back in once you've fixed your issue. But you won't be able to register for anything else while you're registered for a session. So just remember to click withdraw, and then you're free to join another hosted session, another official race. You can see that there are a lot of sessions open, and that's usually pretty common. So you can use this search bar if you need to. My sessions are always called speedy or speedy races, so you can just type in speedy here, and my session would load up or appear, and you could click on it, type in the password, it would register you, and then you would click the join session up here. When you're not registered for a session and there's no green banner here, race now is, I'm not sure what it's trying to goad me into joining there right now, but something official. And that's it.